I am. Because it's fucking irritating. You're fucking irritating. Yeah. Whoever that's for. You're irritating. Yesenia, you're irritating. Yourself. And whoever else got the name, thought, and pour, sweating out their pores right now. Yeah. And your eye, your mind, your ear. All that. Yeah. Consciously and subconsciously. Pre-shuffled already. Energy is fucked. It even makes it worse when you know what you know. It's annoying. You get the confirmation, it's annoying. And then you keep going at it, it's annoying. But clearly there's some type of secret here. I'm just go ahead and say it. Let it out. If I edit it, I'll edit it. I was pre-shuffling. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I pulled, as I shuffled, the Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. It was on the bottom after I cut the deck. Now, there is definitely a secret, a mystery, or an inner knowing of some sort that is unexpected or that was supposed to be. I'm going to say supposed to be because we got this mystery right here, right? But whatever it is regarding, it's going to take patience in this time. I don't know about a lot of people, but I know I've been through my hurt. So when certain things happen energetically, it transpires. Now, it depends on your ability and it depends on how close you are with your ascended masters, your sources, right? And if you're an empath, gifts, talents, whatever. Not everybody had that talent, not everybody had a gift. When I say talent as far as being an empath, I mean like how long can you take it until you rebuttal, right? That's a talent. You know something, you sense something, you hear something, but you don't act on it immediately. That takes talent, okay? To master that gift of being an empath. Now, I know I don't need these cards to tell me something that I already know. This we do know. I know I don't have to hide from something or anyone. It's a choice to keep myself locked away, blocked away, and restricted from any and everyone I feel like is not needed in this time. If I got prior instructions to do something, you take your prior instructions. It's called obedience. Now, you don't always obey, right? You obey to what the things you know is going to help you benefit later on, whether you lose or you don't. Yeah. So that's me. So, what am I missing out on? Nothing. Still got the Ace of Cups, still got the Wheel of Fortune, still doing me. Okay? Battling and all. So, we're going to see why the energy is so tainted, toxic, and naggy. I could go into a high glucose prayer, but even that probably wouldn't even penetrate. So let's do something someone's used to. Thank you. So moving forward, after all the storm and all the chaos and all the commotion and all the journeys going back and forth, this is a communicative card, right? Six of Swords. After all this transition that you put yourself through, move into calmer waters. Cycles is what I just heard. Aquarius season as we speak. Could be in Aquarius. What was that? That thing flips. Somebody want to be known, seen, heard. Looked at as the baddies. So someone's either doubting their self or they're gossiping. There's a sack of shit is what I heard. That's fucked up. It's a sack of shit. Okay. It's a sack of shit. All right. Maybe the storm was needed to learn some type of karmic lesson as well. Could be indecisive if somebody coming forward or moving forward as well. To bring some type of healing information. That the devil? That sure was. All right. Because what you is what you eat. Anywho, there is lack of communication here. However, this judgment is not going to work in somebody's favor. So I feel like there is some gossip, and there is no feel, there is a sense, there is a knowing. There is a gossip going on, and some self-awareness of what they're bringing to this energy, or what's being brought into this energy. Someone is either moving into hardship or they're overcoming hardship. And someone could have gossiped about this. Or someone is also making a misjudgment on someone's overcomings, as well as their addiction, mental health, and or ego. You're also festered up on materialism, and you're obsessed with dependency and cheating. This puts you in reality into a sense of being hopeless, powerless, being abused as well as being abusive. So that's the news. This could be good news to somebody. This could be solid to somebody right now. It's definitely solid to me. You dig? All right? It's definitely solid to me. Brings correction and conviction all at the same time. Now, let me get the other card. We can go on with this forever. Then it's please stop talking. So there's definitely karmic energy. So either this Aquarius, this Libra, I mean, not this Aquarius. Why did I say Aquarius? Oh, it is Aquarius. Libra, Capricorn, so far. Scorpio, so far. Virgo, so far. Karmics, gossip, unwilling to learn from the karmic lesson. Cut the deck, Five of Pentacles. Dishonesty, corruption, because you're holding on to people, possessions, or issues that you have that are deep-seated within yourself. This is injustice. You got justice and judgment coming out in reverse. I'm not going to pull it. I'm shuffling because we shuffling energy. Someone's also taking lack of accountability towards their addiction and deep-rooted issues as well. Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. That's it. Six of Pentacles. So it could be community as well as family members. I'm also hearing or sensing. It's more of a sense of anything. We already said it about the materialism shit. Stuff, excuse me. And I also just heard if that makes you a real person, then that's kudos to you. But you can't do that with everybody. So don't, yeah, it's the way that you present yourself, in the way that you conduct yourself, in the way that you do your shit, the way you do your shit, excuse me. So if you're having these issues of I need to be seen, I need to be heard, I need to have the chain, I need to have the girls, I need to have the car, the money, the clothes, I gotta have this nigga, that nigga, this nigga, that nigga. If that's what your mindset is, and you're focused on the materialistic and the ego obsession part of that, you're fucked. It's not coming from a pure place in heart or mind, you're fucked. If you're doing this to get over on somebody or to make somebody feel less than, because there's the Page of Pentacles on top of the clarified with the 4, and then the 10 comes out after we just had the 6, and the 6 still there. Wow. So come on now. I'm hearing you're doing a lot of belittling too. Emotional intelligence. You're doing a lot of belittling too. They feel like the wealth is what makes them. Or this can be somebody that's actually paying attention and knows the unconscious motives of others. And maybe they call this out. Or maybe this is somebody that manipulates this energy because it's next to the 10 of Cups, right underneath that Justice in reverse. So it can go either way. Some people out there doing it, and it's somebody else that's not. Could be in a family, or it could just be one of these signs. Surrounded by Pisces twice and a Libra. Counter quarter Scorpio. Why is the Judgment in reverse, please? There's a failed attempt to move in a direction to make something known or negotiate something. Either it could be because somebody is self-doubting themselves and indecisive if they should do so, and it is also, I heard it, and it is also because someone has been maliciously gossiping wrongfully due to their own obsessions. Fear, anxiety, terror, negativity. That's what you're bringing. That's what you're pushing out there. You see somebody, you immediately, what is the issue? Is there something that you need to say here? What is the regret or the guilt or the remorse for? Why are you gossiping about people? Why are you holding ill intentions in your mind? Swords is about mental, intellect, air signs. What's the problem? What's the real problem? Because someone's insecure or unstable? What's the problem? Don't be in balance with yourself. If you feel abundant, feel abundant, even if you don't have the finances. Queen of Pentacles, whoever this is, sideways. Next to the Justice. Come on. This is the overall, dude. Like, come on now. I will take that as the clarifier, honestly, but I didn't ask. May I have the clarifier, please, for this Justice in reverse? Do we need a clarifier for the Justice in reverse? You wanted me to talk. You wanted my energy so bad. You wanted a reaction so bad, and I'm giving it to you. What's the issue? What's the issue? And then when I ask, no one says something. That's my problem. That's the problem. If I ask if what's the issue, you don't have anything to say. You're causing problems. What's the problem? What's the problem? Because my guard is up. I'm guarded. I'm not giving you what I was giving you when I was giving it to you. It's a whole new time. It's a whole new day. It's a whole new week. It's a whole new year. It's a whole new era. You thought I was finna ha 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 all times? I'ma still ha ha when it's amusing. I just heard ain't nobody laughing at your pain. We all going through the same thing. Everyone has a different humor. Either you're funny or you're not. Either you got it or you don't. So what's the issue? Respect that. Accept it. I'm not the baddest chica in the world. I never said I was. Do I walk like it? I might. Have I said a few things to make me uplift myself? Most likely I did. Do any of that shit make me who I am? Probably it did. But the question is, do I care? I'm over it. My light is my light. That don't make me think I'm better than nobody. I'm humble as fuck. Prideless as ever. Call myself a maggot, a fart, a turd. So what the is the issue? Yeah, you want to tear somebody else down. Tear yourself down first, sweetie. Whoever, however. And then if somebody is bringing gossip to you and you're hearing this gossip, you need to be able to be strong enough to turn that shit away. Because if you indulge in it, that makes you just suspect as the next. And if you in the midst of people talking about people when you ain't speaking up and saying something like, yo, this is wrong, then either you involved or you not. Period. With this Queen of Swords coming out sideways by this Justice reverse, either you in or you not. Either you got that stability and that security or you don't. Underneath the Nine of Swords, come on, bro. You not finna make me think I'm tripping off of shit. You fucking get hot no more. You ain't finna make me trip off of fucking shit. I ain't the smartest, intelligent star in the fucking planet, but I damn sure ain't the dumbest or the stupidest one. I'm not out here playing games, bro. This is a team effort of somebody that's feeling trapped. Either they want to communicate or they don't want to communicate. Or they want to trap somebody in their mind. I'm here watching every step you make. Everything you say. I'm watching. I'm listening. All these swords. Like, you talking too much. I don't even say shit. And what I do get, it be little bitty petty shit that's just like, yo, for them. Because you want to tap in. But now all you want to know, fuck that. Fuck that. No. That's as much as you get. That's all you gonna get. Nothing more, nothing less, bro. You crazy. You crazy. Like you trying, bro. For a fight. The Capricorn is about a fight. This is about violence. This is about abuse. This is about people running their mouth and saying stuff they ain't got no business saying. or sharing stuff they ain't had no business sharing. Now, if you was really serious about what you were serious about, with this Three of Pentacles clarifying this King of Cups for the overall energy, maybe something could have worked out here. Could have been a Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups situation with everybody being in kumbaya and this whole emotional intelligence and being aware of this and this and that, and working together and learning, doing, and building. Or maybe this is what's going to happen after this storm hit, but shit. But it's not for everybody though, because it's still some ones out here. What was that? Page of Wands. It's still some out here. Some youthful, immature, just let the kids be the kids with the kids. Right? That's what they used to say to us, right? And what the fuck happened? Now we see how strict and critical it's getting now. You don't understand? This is hell. Nobody understands that. You get a piece of paradise in heaven wherever you make it, and who you allow in it, and who's there at that time. I've witnessed it both times. This is hell. Unless you're able to escape, and then you're in that quota. That's it. You in that one little quota. With this Three of Pentacles, then you in that just one little cubicle, that one little place. That one little room, ballroom, whatever. That's where it's at. But other than that, all the above, you'll get there eventually. Anywhere between 20 months and 20 years. $15 for some. Maybe. But I've definitely heard 20 months to 20 years. Justice in reverse. Thank you. And I think somebody know that. Or somebody want to communicate that. About this dishonesty. This Ace of Swords came out clarifying. Somebody not taking accountability. Either you know that, you want to communicate that. That's pretty much what I got. Or somebody starting something new off of this. Well, we in hell, we can do whatever we want. Da, 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 da. That's not the point. You're missing the point. That's when you're missing the point. Well, if this is hell, we can do whatever we want to do and say whatever we want to say. Yeah, free will, sure. But you're still getting accounted for it. So that means if that's something that you do, that means you're solely tied to that. Do you understand? That is your contract. That is your sole purpose, to be tied to chaos, drama, lie, deceit, gossip, karmic energy, dishonesty, corruption. That's your soul, your heart, and your mind. Again, that's the Libra, the Capricorn, the Virgo. Don't have to be. Definitely don't have to be. But that's what's on this row. Put it where it fit. That's what they say, right? Put it where it fit. Two of Wands, Judgment in reverse. Clarity, please. Two of Wands and Judgment in reverse. Five of Wands. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. So yeah, there's a lot of mental conflict. Either there's some shit coming out, some shit needs to be said, ain't nobody saying it. Everybody tiptoeing around the situation, ain't nobody going to nobody's face, is what I just heard. Somebody's been very depressed and going through battles mentally because they have not been able to communicate this. That they've been dishonest and unfair, or they've been treated like they're unfair. And it's funny because as I'm hearing it, I'm still hearing like I'm still gonna do what I want to do. I'm still gonna say what I want to say. That's how I know it's somebody that is soul tied to this. Like this is their energy. This is who they are. They're not gonna change for nobody. This is what they want. They want drama, conflict, indecisions, self-doubt. They want to gossip. This is what they're doing. They're tugging on something. What is the wisdom for this person? Because clearly this person wants to be known. Clearly this person wants to be known. So can I get a wisdom card for this young bull right here? And the only reason why I'm even doing this read is because it's tugging on me. And I don't talk to nobody. I don't think about nobody at all. All offers coming my way, I shut them down immediately. I give you a little here, a little there, and then it's closed door goodbye. I'm not doing that no more. Now, if you know who I am and you know where I've come from and you know how far I've come, then you know it ain't, you get what you get. If you really know me, you get what you get. I'm not 14, 15, 18, 25 anymore. Let's get that clear. What you knew from 7, what you knew from age of 5. That's just me. I'm just saying. So again, what is the wisdom card from this individual with this toxic energy? So says, stop trying to manifest motherfuckers, bro. You ain't even coming correct at that. Like you either still coming being dishonest or you want to come and try to talk about your dishonesty. When me personally, if I feel like you're being dishonest, I'm gonna address you about it. Like, is there anything you want to tell me? Is there anything you want to get off your chest? But if you decide to tell me no, there's nothing or there's no problem, or I'm seeing something totally fucking different when I'm already sensing what it is, I'm looking at it with my eyes, I'm hearing it with my ears. If you in my face or not, this is what the gift of empathy is. Being empathetic, having a big heart, being overly generous with motherfuckers. So it's like, what? Come again, say what? Hold that thought. What thought is that? I mean, on top of all the other 100 million shits going on this planet, you need to be putting your energy towards something that's a little bit more worthy, putting your energy to. And I'm not saying I'm not a worthy person, but something that's bigger. While you sitting here worrying about who's screwing who, because there's a lot of wands, how much money somebody got, because we got cups, or who's being an addict, who has an addiction, who has more money. How can we get this person stuck? How can we make them angry and put them in conflict? And how can we get them riled up so they can rile up into assault and violence and we can do something like serve some type of injustice? Get them locked up. Get them out their character. These are all the things that's going on right now. In the community, within the family. That's the main thing. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Within the community, within your family. Think about it bigger than that. Think about it outside your community. Think about it outside your family that you know or don't know. What the fuck? That's weird. And that brings me to my issue, knowing that I have been going through the same journey with the same individuals over and over again, learning certain lessons over and over again, just to find out this whole time you're involved with karmics, narcissistic, egotistic, materialized karmics that self-globe their self. If you really care for somebody, you show compassion, empathy, sympathy. And you lock that shit away, you throw that shit deep, deep down in the ocean. Right? Not lock it away, unpop the bottle, be like, ooh, girl, look, boy, man, let me tell you, man, girl, let me tell you. No, no. And you claim you helping people, you loving on people righteously, you are a child and you are forgiven by God and he died. No, no, it don't work like that. Sorry, not that one, not the main one. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You talking about major sacrifice here. What is the move, man? Move, man. What is the wisdom card? Move, man. That's what I'm trying to do. I've been looking everywhere. Move. Wisdom card. Move. Long walk is good for the soul. Get outside of Mother Nature and lift your spirits. But I feel like that's a move, though. I feel like that's a real move. Because you don't know where that road leads to. This road goes all the way into the mountains, right? I mean, that is a move. And clearly we get move on. Because it's right up here with the karma waters, this judgment in reverse. The Two of Wands. The Ace is right here in this area. The Nine of Swords is right here in this area. The Devil is right here in this area. Move. Either move on or move on to the next thing. Something that's more important. Or just move away. Period. I don't know about that's my heart's desire. Being. But clearly I was instructed for something else. So that's why it's focused right here. Underneath that, we got change course. Wasn't trying to see that in rituals. Now, if you're doing rituals on yourself, congratulations. You doing it. You're doing it. But if your rituals include you breaking somebody else down to build yourself up, congratulations, you're doing it. But focus on this, though. Focus on this. It's crazy that focus is right here. It says, if you focus on what you don't want, there's a good chance you might get it. Focus on what you want instead. With that rituals at the bottom of the deck, and all it says is steady yourself with simple rituals. Do the dishes, fold the laundry, water the plants, make a cup of tea, let wisdom sink in on you. But clearly, I'm sorry for this toxic energy. I'm just going to call it like I see it. If you're doing rituals and you're focused on somebody else and doing all this, you're going to get what you want. And clearly, this is what that person wants. So tell me how you're making it. And if it's over money, sir, I'm gonna give it to you. Go have a seat. If it's over money, if it's over tearing somebody else down, if it's over sexual matters, there's a problem. But I feel like you might be okay with this because your soul is tied to that. All I ask is just leave me the fuck up out of it. Excuse my language. Because it shouldn't be tugging on me this hard. Like, I know what I need to do and what I've been doing that's working for me. So if I'm holding on to this shit, I'm talking about for months. For months. Months. If not years. Holding on. Resisting. Restricting myself. yet still communicating, still letting stuff be known. Again, it goes both ways. So hopefully it made sense to whoever needed that energetic echo. Fuck. Whoever wanted that energetic echo, there you go. Hope you got the clarity that you needed. And that's why, yeah, I am going to use that deck. Where's that deck? That raise the vibration deck. That heal my lineage. The healing myself heals my lineage card. That is like my favorite card out of that whole deck. And that has and I don't usually touch that deck a lot. I've been like using these, trying to reserve these. I had these for about a year. But anyway, yeah. Back to that card. Healing myself heals my lineage. You know you're a divine vessel when you go through every aspect of your body from top to bottom, from above your head to below your feet. When you hit the floor, you know without a shadow of a doubt, no matter who you are, if you have that niche to where you can, I'm talking about for my true ones, the ones that meditate on a daily and intercede on a daily, righteously, rightfully, for their self, to heal from what they have done for their self, the belittlement they've done on their self, the trauma, the pain they're caused to others and on their self, though. When they actually been doing the work that needs to be done to elevate and get to where you need to be, your lineage is healed with it. But who wants it, though? First time I ever touched that deck, that's the first thing I heard, and that was loud and clear. I was like, wow, look at this card. It's a tree, it's blue. I'm pulling it out. Hopefully we get it. I'm talking about it. Hopefully we get it. Look for it, show it, and see if it's gonna come out. But yeah. Hmm. 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 For whoever wants it, though. So you can have a family full of karmics. You can have a family full of prostitutes, a family full of drug dealers, a family full of killers, a family full of liars, whatever your family consists of, whatever you was born into. When you heal yourself and you're doing what you're supposed to do on your rightful path towards making yourself better, and the ones that's truly connected to you want to be connected to you for the right reasons, come on now. That's really in your corner for the right reasons? Yeah. The fuck? I think it was in that other. Yeah, it was this one. It's this spread. There we go. I just like to look at the 5-card layouts. We're gonna use both decks anyway. Well, hopefully I'll find it real fast. That's crazy though. Let me see what comes out. If it come out. But if it don't, might as well look for it now. There we go. Healing myself heals my lineage. It's a little girly card, but it's cute and it has meaning. The big branches, the little branches, the vines, the flowers, all of that. Wrapped up, covered, healing, remarkably, about to get ready to bloom because clearly there's stuff on the tree. So it means it's going to start flourishing. But for whoever wants it though, because it's not much that's blossoming out of this tree. And it is still what? Winter time, technically? Just heard too. Even if it hits spring, this tree is not going to be how it's expected to be, but it's still going to be flourished. It's still going to blossom in the areas where it needs to blossom to make it still look like the beautiful tree it needs to look like, without the ones that want to heal in the process. Now, those vines on there, I also just heard those are the ones that's causing the chaos and commotion that wants to wrap around from the roots and squeeze. But you see, that tree was thick. So what I'm noticing, it tried to get it from the inside. A lot of them didn't survive. So the few that came out was their trans their transition and transformation. Thank you. And transformation. To wrap around and mold. You know how you see certain trees, they're like, that's a bomb ass tree, but they got moss and shit on. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. It's a big tree, it's strong, it has that foundation, but it looked creepy. It looked beautifully weird, like that. So hey, it is what it is. You back up off me, nigga. Thank you. The present. First card represents what's happening in this present time. We got the living with purpose brings prosperity. So again, back to the energy of the commotion. Somebody likes the commotion, like the rah rah, like the ha ha, and the others don't. Back to the tree. Tree has a purpose. What is happening in the past, or what has happened in the past? Second card. Well, thank you. The past. Well, I just said it. Facing my shadow removes darkness from the world. I mean, dude, that's why I'm like, I know it ain't me. I corrected all my shit. So what's the issue? When I ask what the issue is that it's like, ooh, hey, baby, I miss you. But when we gonna what? Uh, no, 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 You got your purpose, I got mine. No, I faced that part of me. What do you talk? What? What do you want? What is the problem? Hmm. The immediate future, please. Third card for the immediate future. Thank you. What was that? You are not alone. So maybe I'm not the only person that's feeling like this. Maybe I'm not. Maybe other people's feeling like this too. But my thing, and I heard this loud and clear. If there's really something that's bothering you that bad, forgiveness brings freedom. I don't know why I was just look at that. Forgiveness brings freedom. If there's really something bothering you that bad, address it. What are you afraid of? Address it. Knock on the door, have a Zoom meeting, a three-way call, schedule a meeting, a meet spot, do a summons, a right summons, not no demonic fucking summons when you sitting here thinking and gossiping and talking bad about somebody, or somebody bring up somebody's name and then your heart start fluttering, you start feeling some type of way. That's still summoning somebody, but you're summoning them in the wrong energy. So maybe I'm not the only person that's feeling like this. Maybe somebody else is doing this or have done this to somebody else too, or going through this right now as well, or went through this with somebody too. Mm-hmm. Underneath that, the world is blessed to have you. What they say, don't vex the spirit. Spirit is sensitive. So, and there's more than just one spirit. We're talking about the right divine spirit that holds all this together, right? Clear your karma. I'm protected by source. Hello, as I'm shuffling. That one. That one. That brings conviction and correction at the same time. That beats your head in at the same time. That you get cursed and backlash at the same time. You let your heart get called to repentance at the same time. Hold on. I ain't even preaching though. Hold on. Like for real. And it's not that I'm mad. I'm pissed. If it's that, especially if it's something that you said to somebody and they did something totally backwards ass, just way off, then it's like, yo, I kinda said that already. I kinda brought that to your attention. Why are you just not saying something about it now? This is something that's been known. So when you're not getting that energy or you're not getting that reaction that you want, you relate in violence and toxicity and drama and gossip and malice and gaslight. Like you wanted to keep that dark so bad. That's what I'm getting from this. You wanted to be in the dark so bad. You wanted to keep someone in the dark so bad. You wanted to reveal that you're this big badass, rich ass, player ass person that you tapped into your Old Testament ways with a wife and four other concubines. This is what you're trying to project. Like, this is how I'm living. Look how y'all living. And no, sir. Where is your order? Where is your conviction? Somebody is hurt, and this is what you're feeding into. Versus trying to heal the situation. Versus trying to get over the situation and move on and be calm. You want to still stir it up. The hell? This is a dark card. This is rooted in them. And this is like, you're not alone. Like, I feel your pain, but what are you tripping on then? What are you worried about? Like, bro, let that shit go a long time ago. That shit been dead. So why are you trying to resurrect it now? Why are you trying to resurrect it now? Why are you trying to be on my mental now? Right? Set it, let it go, boom, out the window. The same night, the same minute, same day. But you want to project shit. This is also projection because all these stars are flying in the same direction. But these are all different cards for all different meanings for all different things. Especially when it's dealing with chakras and the Kundalini awakenings and stuff. Yeah, we're there. We're there with it. And then I'm pretty sure there's some other people that's still there with it too. Either you know it, you don't, you don't. Now you do. And it's still the same thing. What are you failing to see? It could be someone feels that this gives them that light. We got it's safe for you to shine, but I just heard it gives you that light. The light in the darkness. Taking me back on if this is hell, my light attracts light. No matter, I heard you. Okay, I give you that too. No matter how light or how dim, that light attracts light. Okay, yeah, you're right. But my thing is this: I wasn't calling for you to come in. I'm not alone, right? Mm-hmm. I faced my shadow side. Mm-hmm. Still facing parts of my shadow. Mm-hmm. That's why it's safe for me to shine. I didn't call you in though. Yeah, I read an article in NASA about the new form of the galaxy that just exploded somewhere a couple of hundred billions places away. It's a whole new function. Never been there before, but just popped up out of nowhere, right? Hmm. Around the Gemini cosmic era, yeah. Huh? So just because you've seen something, you want to go test it out? Who gave you authority to go over there and try to test anything? Who gave you that? Who gave you that? Who told you to do that? Oh, it's a light. It's a shiny light. It's like Dory in Finding Nemo, bro. Oh, there's the light. There's a light. Marv like, yo, Dory, I don't think that's a light. I wouldn't do that if you was like, we're in the ocean. Why would there be a light in the ocean? Think about it, Dory. What are you doing? Hell, I'm never gonna see you just this swimming, right? Yeah, bro, no. Went to a whole goddamn mouth of a monster. Long-term opportunity. This is annoying. I am fulfilled by love. So this person definitely probably does have some type of emotion, but they're toxic. I just heard that. Like they really like you or they really want you or they really miss you, but they're toxic as shit. I'm not trying to make no judgments here, but that's toxic as hell. If that's what you got to do to get somebody attention because you're afraid or you're too indecisive to show your vulnerability side or because you know you're a fuck up is what I just heard. You're a fuck up. You don't know how to be emotional. You don't know how to talk to people. You don't know how to come off like you got an issue. You got your guard up too. So you go to somebody or approach somebody with their guard up, it's like, especially if they wronged you or they badmouthed you. Because remember, we had like 2 gossip cards out there, 3 gossip cards out there. Yeah, that's why it's a no. Wake up call. It's a big no. It's a big no. If anything, you were able to make a way for a miracle for someone to heal and move on and know that that is something that they don't want to be a part of. And if it was without a shadow of a doubt, they chose something for themselves that would make them happy and that made them safe to shine, it would definitely be not doing this with you. Like seriously. And I just heard that. Because I just heard they try to humiliate you and close a door. There was a door open for you. And if this is for me, this is for me. Because like I said, it's tugging on me. And I'm gonna record it, I'll edit it, I'll post it because it might be for somebody else. I don't read or touch my cards when I'm irritated. I only do it when I know for sure there's energy pulling on me. But this pulled on me a little bit too hard to the point where it's like, yo, better get the fuck up. Back up, please. Back up. Because what is it? What do you want? What is it? What is it? You repented. You prayed. You said, Father, forgive me. Find it. Now what? Why are you coming back? You're still in that same energy. You still have the same traits. You still have the same characteristics of being nasty, of being toxic, of being violent, of being abusive, of being an addict. Cycles that somebody has probably already been through and they tired of it. They just been going with the fuck flow of it. Imagining solutions how the fuck they could break free and make a new fucking way of miracles coming out without dealing with you. Now, if it is a work situation, you have no choice to work with somebody, then strength be granted unto you. That's all I can say. But in my case, like, yo, I'm not an opportunist. I will definitely take an opportunity, no problem with it. Especially if I know it can be done right, then I will go for it. If I'm led to do it, I'm gonna do it. If I know it can be done, I'm gonna do it. Period. Now, this is how I knew during my manifesting time. This is how I knew everybody wasn't in my corner the way they said they were in my corner. Okay? When time came and I was ready to make the moves and I was shaking all this stuff up off me, dealing with my shadow side, being of love and light, healing my heart, empathizing and sympathizing with people that was going through the same things and they were still backstabbing and I still tried to keep a straight face. But I mean, I kept a straight face. My bitch face was like, I already been told I'm unapproachable. So my bitch face is like, But before anyone can even, it was just my demeanor. And that's what I heard. It was your demeanor. It was something about you that would just, where did you come from? Is what I just heard. Where did I come from? Like, I've been here all this time. What the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? like, where did you come from? Like, you just come and you'll be here early. Well, I've been up since 3. Everybody driving in. I'm not mad I'm on the bus and everybody driving in their cars. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad I gotta wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and get to work by 5 to get to my workplace by 7. I'm not mad at that at all. I actually enjoyed that solitude time. I really did. But I had a mission, I had a goal, and I wanted to stick to my plan as long as I could to not just help myself grow, but whoever was going to truly be in my corner at that time, whether that was on the job or behind the scenes. Now, clearly, it didn't work out like that. There was a way, there was a miracle, a new door opened where I was able to do that, but that didn't even last long. Why? Because of motives and intentions and how people worked and how people's energy are with the whole devil and judgment in reverse and injustice in reverse. Like, yes, on both sides. Let's balance the scale here. Let's keep it true. Let's keep it true. You just seen me and the ones I knew that was my team though. And it's crazy because right before I left my first job, that's when I start being with my team. I'm like, okay, I think this is my team. Like, this might be my team. But then I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm still an introvert. But we were all introverts, but I was still an introvert. But I was calm. I was relaxed. I mean, I knew who was my team before I even got with my team. And then the people that I got with my team, they wasn't even like members of the team. It was just like still part of the team. You understand? Hopefully somebody understand that. Period. So for those that was trying to close doors, there were still doors being open. Period. Again, your lineage. Healing yourself heals your lineage. Period. They'd be like, oh, you need help. You're right. But are you helping me? That's the thing. Are you helping me? Or are you trying to figure out what I'm doing, who I'm doing it with, how I'm moving, so you can open your mouth and tell A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So they can go tell H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and then it's a whole fucking train reaction of who's doing what and why. Oh yeah, yeah. No, and I'm good on that. I lost all that. I lost all when my graduation came, I was never enthusiastic. And that's the crazy thing about it. Only thing I wanted to do was work and get the fuck on. That was my main motion. Go to work, stack as much as I can, do as much as I can. And it got hard. Because people knew my motives and they knew I was ready to move on. So when I approached the situation, it became an issue. Nobody wanted to tell the truth. I'm the only one that noticed it and held it in for months until I brought it up. And then it was like, no. Well, yeah, it's stuff go on in people's family. No, because if we're all family, then what's going on so deep that we can't be there for each other? I learned I had to close out at a very young age from my family. From a very young age. I learned this game at a very young age. So fuck you, respectfully. With love, though. With love, though. And correction, because that's exactly what was said to me when I was in my pit. When I was on my deathbed. When I was battling with addiction and struggling. And they called it my mental health. No, I was looking out for motherfuckers that was not looking out and had my best intentions the same. When they had me, they did, and they got what they needed to get out of me. They was done with me, and they threw me to the wayside. And then when where did, oh yeah, we drove by there, it's dirty. Yeah, she down there, she downtown. Oh yeah. Not one time they say, bring her here. Not one time did they say, where's she at? Only one person did, and this is how I knew my family was on some bullshit, because he said, I'm going to buy you some shoes. I said, all right, I think I need like a 10, 10 and a half. What? No, get these 9s, let's go. He was ready to go. I'm like, what the fuck? No. I'm like, no. I'm going to come out. Go back. Go. Go. Bullshit. I had to learn tough love at a very young age. I'm talking like kindergarten. And that's no cap. That's no fucking cap. That's no cap. And I healed from that, and I cried over that, and I don't know how many band-aids and scars and stitches and freaking Jack Sparrow spears I done used to pin it back together. But that's how deep that goes. It ain't never that deep. You ain't nobody did nothing to. No, you know what y'all was doing. You know what y'all was doing. Forgiven? Yes. Free? Yes. So why are we still back to the same? Where is Waldo? Bring up Waldo. Nobody learned the lesson. Don't talk about Bruno. Who is your Bruno? Don't mention Bruno. Period. Like, it's funny and it's giggles and it's for the kids, but pay attention. They letting the kids know already. Don't talk about Bruno. Don't bring up Bruno. Then think about it on the universal level. Who the hell is your Bruno? Don't talk about him. Don't bring him up. Don't think about him nothing. Just let Bruno do what he Bruno do. And if Bruno is that toxic person that want the chaos, the conflict, and hey, kudos. Because majority of y'all on this boat anyway. Because there's a lot of people that's standing behind him at this point. With the toxicity and the fights and the injustice and want to prove a point and tear somebody else down just to make themselves look good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. In the present, you living with a purpose is going to become a clearer channel. I receive it. I receive that. You becoming a clear, blah, blah, blah. You living with your purpose or living in your purpose is going to bring you not only your prosperity can be attached to becoming a clearer channel. For those that might not know you, or for those that actually do know you and want to get a better in depth of who you are and what you stand for, whether that's in religion, traditional, or spirituality, or just in all. Because let's talk about reality for a minute. Not everybody got it together and everybody want to blame it on spirituality. No, it's levels to it. It's perks to it. No, I mean, you gonna sit back and take no, you're gonna want to fight back. Not nobody gonna want to sit there and just let somebody punch on them, punch on them, punch on them, punch on them, punch on them until they die. And that's what I feel like this person was doing. Because there's a lot of energies, but that one energy was somebody that was just nagging. Like he was just like, I'm like, ugh. Like dead ass. Dead ass. That's my only problem, because I smoke. Now you know why I smoke. Because dead ass. You just for weeks and months and like what? Nigga, and I'm still being open to love you and you still want to lie and tell me there's not a problem. I'm trying to help you get over that. And you don't want to get over that. You want that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, let's make her mad. Gossip, talk shit. Belittle her. Belittle her. Let's talk about her. Oh, she's being godly. Oh, she's talking to spirit. She's crazy. Right now, you looking a little bit strange and deranged, sir. What the fuck wrong with you? Motherfuckers out here really trying to do work out here, trying to get over some shit so niggas can really make it. Congratulate even when motherfuckers is downfalling and not having a fucking jealousy bone in your spine, spirit, nothing. Not looking down on nobody like, oh, who you think? No. Congratulations. I'm glad you made it to where you wanted to go. Yeah, it might be lonely. Yeah, it might hurt. Yeah, you might have to go and venture off and everybody not there yet. I know I'm not. I'm not there yet. And if I am there, and if somebody think I'm there and they want to engage, you got to accept me for where I am now. Because if you don't accept me for my dick, so I'm going to say it, excuse me, I'm being a total penis, walking erection. Yes, I am. If you can't accept that, you're not going to accept me when I'm being silly, goofy, and snortings. You're not going to accept that either. Because regardless, if you look at it, a vagi is a vagi, and a peni is a peni. Period. Man or woman. You could be a man and still be a vagi. I don't care how many women, how many baby mamas you got. The biggest vagi out here. The past. In the past, you refined your attention on what it was that you were doing wrong, what it is that you needed to see, what it is that you needed to pay attention to. This made you face your shadow and remove the darkness of yourself out of the world. So that means you took yourself completely out and you refined your attention on becoming a better channel. In the immediate future, with You Are Not Alone, you're going to be able to live life to the fullest. This is kind of like encouraging me, but it's still putting the edge on me because it's like somebody is like right here under my arm, like leaning on me and pulling on me. And it's like, leave me alone. Like, what the fuck? Like, leave me alone. They be like, you sitting wrong. No, I felt like this before. I never had this issue. But it's pulling, like, right here. It's pulling on me. Like, right on my side. That's how I know, like, yo, niggas better, like, and they got a lot of people. And that's the thing that's getting to me. Like, there's a lot of individuals that feel like this person. Unless they playing the game with the person or they really respect this person or they really like friends with this person. I don't know. But there's a lot of individuals that's just on this person's side. Either it could be some spies trying to see what this person's intentions is, or it's people that's just as toxic as him that he done galliband onto his stupid train. Have faith at the bottom of the day. You know how I'm quitting. And I don't know how many times I gotta say I quit. That's why it's like, what the fuck? And then on top of that, like for the last couple of months, like I've been tired. Like I just been tired. And when I did stop smoking for a little while, I was like, okay, I got my little energy back, but I was still dragging. And I'm like, okay, hold the fuck up. And I started paying attention. Went into a meditation. I said, that's what it is. That's what it is. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop smoking and put these back down again. I heard nope, not yet. It's like, what the fuck again? Again. Boy, no. The immediate future. Focus on success. It's safe for you to shine. Like, yo, shine the way you need to shine and focus on your success. But don't be bringing people into your bullshit, though. I'm about to put these tarots out. So we can really, I'm shit. Yeah, these oracles is nice, but no. The fuck? Long term opportunity Overall energy, be of service. Yeah, we already know. Change tracks came out in reverse. So yeah, that's definitely, yeah. Like I said, all in this side. All in my side. It's on my right and my left side, but it's more so pulling on my right side. Like it's like somebody's hanging, like they got their body weight on me. Like they just like, I don't care. And it was in, and that's where I was hearing, and that's where I was hearing that toxic, that, well, I don't care, you know, like he want to argue. You want, I don't know if it's a he or a she. It sound like a man. Probably both. I don't give a fuck. Suck a cockroach. Okay? So, yeah. No. The heck? That is crazy. Like, that is annoying. Like, that's mad annoying, bro. That's mad annoying. I understand you might say a little prayer for somebody, but it's getting to the point where it's like you can't even pray for people because people don't want your prayers. They don't want your condolences. You can't say sorry no more. It's none of that. It's none of that. It's none of that. Like at all. Especially if it's somebody that you had a close tie to. This is when soul ties come into play. Family contracts and soul ties and people that's connected to people and other people that's connected to people. That's what's playing out right now. Loud and clear. Clearly. Let's get to it. You want to talk about, oh, the Bible, the Bible, the Bible, but put everything together. And then what do you have? You still have what? Witches, warlocks, preachers, and prophets, and apostles and evangelists. So stop it. Stop it. Meeks, monks, and gurus. Come on now. Shut up. The fuck? I'm pretty sure they all just sitting there like, look at them stupid motherfuckers. Like, bro, like, stop it. You know, you heard that still song, like, boy, what's wrong with you? Yeah, no, no. Because it reminds you of somebody that you know you've hurt or that hurt you. Now, if you're a true empath, you take that correction, you correct yourself, and you come back a little bit better on top. And that's, I think, that's what we get into this with that change tracks in reverse. That's what we get into this karmic or this karmic energy, and call it what it is. He said, call it what it is. This karmic energy. Soon as they see that you healed and you start doing something a little different than what you did before, they try to smooth back on in. They try to squeeze on back in. Okay, you ain't letting me in, so I'm gonna get you this way. I know how to get you. I'm gonna hit you through your kid. Okay, you ain't paying attention to your kid like you need to. I'm about to hit you like this. Oh, I know she an empath, so she be hearing shit. So let's start talking about her. Yeah, yeah, and that's really how it be. That's spell and witchcraft. Since you, yeah, let's. It's that simple. Your language, your conversation, spells and witchcraft. Manifestation, spells and witchcraft. Prayers, songs, spells and witchcraft. Oh, but there's levels. How deep is you letting go? You gonna stay mediocre down here? You gonna come up here? You gonna be karmic? You gonna be justifiable? You gonna be unjustified? Where you gonna be? You gonna be in this toxic energy where you draw the fucking pentagrams on the ground? You giggle, yeah. Which one you gonna be? They looking at you the same way you looking at them. So either way it goes, it's still the same energy. Toxic is toxic. Oh, why is it that hard? Like, why is it that hard? Nothing's that easy. You okay? How long did it take you to tie your shoe? How long did it take you to wipe your butt? How long did you learn? How long did it take you to learn how to brush your teeth and wash your face? It's that easy. How long did it take you to fall into a new addiction? How long did it? Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How long did it take you to jump into a next relationship after you got out of one? It's that easy. Like, come on now. Like, how easy was it for you to lie to your current partner about being with a partner you was with? It's that easy. It's that easy. How easy was it for you to go to work and say, "Oh, babe, I'm working late," when you really at the goddamn bar or a hotel with your coworker? It's that easy. Come on now. It's that easy. But you want to make it hard for somebody else because you don't have the security in yourself. If you know you can rule heaven and hell, then step out in that shit truly. Why are you hiding in the hell of it all? If you can bring heaven and hell to earth, why are you hiding in the hell of it? Like, you crazy. I didn't think of it that way. You weren't thinking. You were trying to let the game keep going longer so you can have something to talk about. So you can make somebody look bad. So you can make somebody feel bad. So you can make somebody lower than the next person and raise somebody else up, knowing damn well they don't qualify. Reading in articles of the NIPOs, the NIPOs, whoever, I don't care. I don't care. With that, I want you to care shit, knock that shit off. Because do you fucking care? Somebody that care. This is my thing, and I said this before. I have respect. If you know me and I do end up posting this, because I know when I will be posting this, and when I do upload it, and when I get the right to say it and post it, I will post it. If I get flagged, I get flagged. I don't care. But if you know me, and we've had our intellectual moments, I respect you more, especially for my men. Especially for my men. I respect you 100% more for lying, yet fastly and quickly coming to reply and let your lie be known. I also respect a man that don't lie, but yet don't tell the truth, but know how to contact. We make that eye contact, like, and if I say something and you give me that eye and I give you the eye back and we just like laugh it off, like, hey, that's my indication if you know what I'm talking about and we don't need to say nothing else about it. I respect you, sir. I love you, sir, from the bottom of my heart. Okay? I respect you. I love you, sir. I will 100%. I salute you. If you are a father, I salute you. If you're not a father, I salute you. But if you look at my eyes with a dead ass look and tell me something is not what it is, when I know exactly what it is, sir, best luck to you. Best luck to you. Honestly. Because then that's when it's like, okay, yeah. Now to the first person I was talking about, the one that corrected himself, I ain't bringing up shit because that's kind of the energy I was getting with that toxicity. Not saying that person is toxicity. I don't want to talk about whatever. But that was a Virgo. That's all I'm going to say. And that's not the only Virgo I know that act that way. But that's the only Virgo I've been through a situation like that with. And the only reason why I say I respect him because he corrected himself immediately, it's what followed the approach. Okay? Now, I don't have an issue with being friends with nobody, and I think that was my shadow I needed to face, like not being so willing to accept people, because that made that mad. Okay, first of all, you lied and said somebody was your sister when they was your whole mother of your child. At this point, if that was a lie or a truth, now I don't believe you because you lied. Secondly, secondly, when the offer was brought to the table, like join our family on some cult shit, join our family. I'm like, nah, I'm sit this out. Like, I needed for a minute. I didn't say it, but that's what I was thinking. Like, no, I mean, I can be your friend. If you ever want your hair braided again, but I mean, it looks like y'all clearly got it over there. You guys don't really, I'm willing to talk. I was caught off guard, so I didn't know how to react to that. So I was like, in my mind, I'm thinking I need a moment to, sink this in, think this through, you know. And he was like, yeah, just, you know, woo, woo. And he was still calling, like, still trying to be in touch. And I was still like, by then my guard got it. And I was like blocking it off. Like, I'm still thinking. I still need to I need to cooperate off this. I need to take this in, sink this in, let this digest and see, you know. But then at the same time, I was also trying to build bonds with my family, and it was just like, you know, and da da da. I didn't have time to think it clearly. You feel me? Because it was already too many people involved. He had his people involved. Ain't no telling how they get down, how many people they know that. And then I, you know, trying to build my relationship with my family and be like, oh, we, you know, tried again. Let's be family. Can't do that. I learned that. Can't do that. So scratch that off. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he tried it again, and he was like, we going to Knoxbury Farm. It was around my son's birthday, so it was around Halloween. He was like, we going to Knoxbury Farm, da 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 da. I'm pick you and your baby up, da 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 da. And I'm like, nah, it's about to be raining and stuff. I'm just be in the house, you know. He only small anyway. You a stupid ass bitch. Like, he went in, and I was like, well, you little ass. Like, I ain't never did nothing with him, but it was just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, like, you're rushing me. Like, you were still calling me like every other day, and it was just like, yo, like, let me sink this shit in. I have to get over the fact that, again, you lied. And I had to remember, like, bitch, you still going through trauma of people lying in your family and other love relationships when you already knew intellectually. This was my biggest shadow. Doubting my intuition on a lot of shit. Like, shit, I should have put my foot and left my foot firm down, and all because of my heart and all that bullshit. Back then, it was like, yeah, no. You can still do shit in love, but it gotta have some type of structure to it. Bring that structure back in, E. And that's what I had to do. I had to learn the hard way. Stop giving motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt. That's another shadow side of mine. Giving motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt. When I ain't never had the benefit of the doubt at all. I always had to play second. All the time. People will say, oh, it's because of your attitude and this, that. No, because I know what I want. And I've been knew what I wanted. Since I was a kid. That makes me a harlot. If that makes me a succubus little girl, an incubus little boy in the mind, whatever. So be it. But I was able to address it, witness it, acknowledge it, and get over it. And correct myself. So I don't need no motherfucker that did drugs and fucked up their body. And I ain't saying I ain't did no drugs and I ain't fucked up my body. I ain't talking, judging nobody. But that's what we're not going to do, though. Being toxic and want to start conflict in somebody else's life because you feel insecure about yourself. Or because you don't trust somebody. The fuck? I've been over that. I'm just not finna play victim or stupid no more to people's games. It's people's mind games. And I keep hearing it, and it's crazy because the same story keep playing in the back of my mind. This story been playing in the back of my mind for months, and it's like I don't even have no situation like that, so I don't know why I keep hearing that. If somebody is getting a job, and that's crazy because a couple of months, that's when I start. Not a couple of months, yeah, a couple of months was going in February. So sometime in December is when I start seeing the whole you get the job because you know people type shit, or because you family with somebody and you get the job type. And that's what I keep playing and hearing in my head, and I was hearing that in my head for months in the back of my head. They went over you and said, oh, well, I have a family member that, so they can, yeah, that type of issue. So it's like, what? What? Okay. And it's like, I don't even be thinking about half of the shit that I be thinking about. What I be thinking about be like the shit that I'm actually focused on the most and I'm reading into and I'm trying to do for myself. So my thing is I cut my energetic cords. Why are you still trying to plug yourself in? When I cut myself out. So everything that I'm doing is within me. Not saying that I'm doing this shit on my own because I have my source that I go to. My source, I'm sorry, I have my communication with my source. And we already know what time it is. So it's like, if you opening your mouth and you going against somebody in the wrong way, sir, I'm sorry. This is you. This is you in reverse. Because my choice has already been made. I'm not supposed to do anything or say shit. So my point again. And that's all the fuck you get. So while you sitting there lollygagging and playing games, yeah. What's in the present? Living with purpose brings prosperity. Become a clear channel. Ugh. Thank you. Got the Ace of Wands here. See, this one it gets funny, but it's still like I'm so annoyed. I can't enjoy the goodness of it. It's like I said, it would take me back to my graduation. When I getting ready to graduate, I wasn't excited because nobody around me was excited. Even if I did show a little excitement, it wasn't like, no, it wasn't. That's how I was like, okay, this is gonna be a roller coaster. I was like, okay, this is gonna be a roller coaster. I'm kind of in this by myself. And even though people was like, yeah, it was still like, yeah, it's an accomplishment, yeah. But honestly, in my mind, I was like, okay, what's next? I'm on to the next. I have a goal. I have a plan. And I started doing that. I wrote my vision. I made a plan. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And it was just like, it started happening. And I started building the work and exercising, what I need to exercise to get what I need to get. And it was just like, but what was coming with it and who it was coming from, I was like, whoa, again? Again? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. But to each his own. Hey. But whoa. Just like someone said before to me, I look unapproachable. Like they was afraid to approach me. If you're afraid to approach me, there's something about you that's like, it's off. I'm sorry. And I'm not, that's not me making judgment. That's just me. Because I've met a lot of cool people. And when they open their mouth and talk to me, when they look mad and angry, it's like, how can I explain it? It's like, as soon as we open our mouth, we know, like, yeah. But we have our boundaries and we have our limits, and we can kumbaya and join arms and join forces and all that. But we know when we need our space and we need to recuperate, and we know when to bring it back in, and move on the land. Now, like I said, for the gossipers, and you're sitting in the midst of the gossip, if you claim yourself to be a friend and you're sitting in the midst of someone that don't like your so-called friend and say, I'm cool with you, but you're sitting in a group of people that acts like they're cool with me, but they really don't like me and they're gossiping about me negatively, but me and you click and vibe and understand each other on a more deeper intellectual level than they would, because they're in this karmic energy, and you sit there and say completely nothing, you're just as guilty as they are. You find some type of enlightenment in that as well. You don't change the subject. You don't walk away. You just stay there. It's like, yeah. Like, no. That's not what we do. We lift each other up. We speak life into each other. If you accept it, you accept it. If you don't, you don't. Period. Now they want to say Gemini's are two-faced. No, it's a duality thing. Now, if you want to say the constellation of the twins, there's one twin that was evil, one twin that was light, whatever the case may be, I honestly believe there is one person. Now, if we can embody both energies, that's perfect. If you have Gemini in your chart and you can embody both energies, you are a perfect being to me. Congratulations, you made it. But if you are a Gemini and you're only tapped into the darkness of the Gemini, because the Geminis do have darknesses to them, that does not make them two-faced. That makes them dual. They adapt to their surroundings. They can manipulate energy just like water signs can manipulate emotions. And Gemini is in Mars, or Mars is direct or something to Gemini. I don't know the whole finano, but yeah, Mars is fire. Also, Mars, I think Mars is Libra's planet too. So it's like, come on now. You get hot convo, hot, and hot. On top of the air, you're gonna get a spread of fire. Don't let it be dry. Don't let your shit be dry. Because if it's dry, then yeah. Now, if it's cool, you might get a little, but you're gonna be warm. So that's where I'm at. I'm with the but I'm be warm. But over what's been happening, yeah, it's too much. That was too much. And it was pulling very, very hard. And I've been feeling that for days, if not weeks, if not months. So let me let this out so you can know how much I care and don't care at the same time. I don't know who needs to hear that, but there you go. And again, it's with all love. Card in the past. Betrayal, loneliness. These are all the shadow parts of yourself that you had to refine your attention either away from or towards, so that you can become a clearer channel, so that you can go towards these new beginnings and have these physically new starts of something new. But in the past, you definitely had this heartbreak, this betrayal. You definitely felt separated. You definitely felt this heartbreak, and this loss, this annihilation. Or, excuse me, I just said that too. Being annihilated. Being in the midst of downtown, people driving by like, damn, that's where she at. Did not one person come look and find me or call me out. Only one person did, and he didn't have no patience. He was like, nah, get these. He was all about materialism, fashion. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take these New Balance size 10. They was big, they was ugly. I was like, I don't care if they were shoes. I wanted them. He was like, nah, get these. You can get these Pumas. I'm like, I don't want these Pumas. They don't even got my size. He's like, you don't wear no 10. Yes, I do. Yeah, no, you don't. Get them. I'm like, no. You don't want the shoes? I'm like, no. He's like, man, get these shoes. And literally get the shoes. I was like, yo, what? That's how I knew, yo. That's how I knew. Right then and there, I'm like, okay, I'm not tripping. When I was high, I'm coming. I'm coming. You have to put them together. So 2 of them want to come out. 3 of unions. So it is 3. It is somebody in the third party. 3 of unions. They dealing with 3 people. Yes, sir. Okay, I'll untwist it. I'll bring it to you, okay? Let me finish recording, please. So, you are not alone. Live life to the fullest. So there's definitely third party energy here with that immediate future. That's probably what the conversation needs to be about. Somebody needs to come and let you know about some type of indulgence that they have been going through or being in with somebody. Or maybe you are not the only person that has felt like this in a relationship with you. You are not alone. Live your life to the fullest. So somebody probably was like, "Oh, you only live once." Because I'm only thinking about that because I brought up the scenario with the dude saying that it was his sister was really his baby mama, and he brought me that time. Like I was trying to braid his hair, but he was talking to me like, but in her face, and I was just like, that's why I'm like, I needed time to think. I need my mind. I ain't never had no shit happen to me like that. Like, I had to grip my mind around what the fuck I just went through. Again, it was just different. Like I just healed from one heartbreak situation to join into this be fucking indicted. I don't even know if indicted is the word, but initiated into a monogamous relationship without me even like knowing. And it's like I knew I was like, man, something is up, but I don't want to believe it. And at first I thought it was because even like his kid was like calling him by his name. Then she slipped one time, was like, Daddy. And I was like, what? And then he looked at her and she was like, I mean, and then said his name. And I was like, oh, that's when my I should have paid attention then. But my beeper was like, beep, beep, bitch, bitch, beep, bitch, bitch. like, yeah, so yeah, you are not alone. Live life to the fullest, okay? So it could be over that or somebody, like I said, has been through the same heartbreak, been through the same shadows, redefining or refining their attention as well, and they just want to celebrate, party, socialize, gather with you. It could be that too. But again, you can have your blockage up, Yeah, you can have your blockers up because you've been heartbroken before and you can see the bullshit for what it is. The other card that wanted to come out was the moon card. So either intuitively you can already know, like, I know who I can be around, who I can't be around. I know when I can go out, when I can't go out. It's also safe for you to shine and focus on success because there could be like something happening in the darkness with the whole illusions and deceptions and stuff. So, or you could be also, I just had it, or you could be scared. I ain't scared. I'm just cool. I'm just cool. Like, nah. I have mentally messed up myself for telling myself no when I knew deep down it was yes. And that knocked me off balance. So now I have to get myself back on balance to a point where it's like, and as I've been doing that, I've noticed it has been locking me down. 2017 live love lockdown. Can't find it because that came to me. But 2017 is when love lockdown came into full effect. Okay? I don't care what time. But for me, I know for a fact the year was 2017. Love lockdown, cold love lockdown was in full fucking effect. We are in 2023. So the amount of time, okay, that has happened, the things that have happened, the movements, the gestures that have happened with this Page of Pentacles, Virgo, the things that have happened, the things that had to still be learned in the process up to this point, I had to heal from it. I had to go through it again or witness it one more time. And now it's time for me or you or whoever to focus on the success. Again, code love lockdown came into full effect 2017. Just like I have heard previous readers say by the end of January or at Aquarius season, or for some in Pisces season. The first 3 months of this year is crucial because there's going to be some shit falling in line and taking place for people if they don't stop playing. This is no longer a game. Like, this is your soul. You're signing your soul to the devil, clearly. Clearly. And if this is the game you want to play, that means you're sacrificing something. You're sacrificing your happiness. You're sacrificing your stability. You're sacrificing your peace of mind. Me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna accept what I can. I'm gonna accept my lot. I'm gonna accept what I can. Now, whatever opens up for me is what open up for me, and that's what I'm gonna do. But as far as this change the tracks, let's get that last card. Change tracks and make a way for miracles. Like, yo, it's a door I'm gonna go through, but I feel like my door is where my door is right here. That's just for me. Like, that's just for me. If it goes other way, it go another way. But that's just honestly for me. But as far as for somebody else, somebody wanted to make a way for a miracle for like you to come outside or you to be around them. But yeah, I said that. Somebody's trying to find a way. We got creativity, Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's concerned with the welfare of others. So someone, like I said, trying to make a way for you to come out. But they're still in this energy. They're still in that, they're not changing from that. That person could, and that's crazy. It's that Virgo card again, Queen of Pentacles. Then we have another Virgo card. Yeah, I got Virgo in my chart too. Whoa, what's happening? No, it's fine. No, I'm not. I'm dead ass. But Nine of Pentacles. Like, yeah, I feel like you just want to be to yourself. Like I said, your door is your door where you are. You don't want to be around nobody, and if it works for you, it works for you. That's not you stepping out or you being dependent or codependent on whatever you do or whatever you have. No, that's you taking your times because and I heard that you've been through the wire, like the ringer. That's what I heard. You was through the ringer, and it wasn't just no one time. It was back to back notions of you being through the ringer. From this Ace of Wands to this heartbreak to this Three of Cups to the freaking moon, and then you get to this Queen of Pentacles status. Like, I'm concerned about the welfare of others too and everything, but I'm also concerned about my independence. And I feel like this person that's concerned about your welfare, if it is another person that's concerned about your welfare and want to give you some type of miracle or some type of door of opportunity for you to walk in, it's going to bring chaos and commotion to whatever they got planned. Because they, Lord have mercy, they don't know that you're the queen of fucking swords. The queen of fucking swords is based on nothing but thought. Fuck feelings. Man, I just heard you've been operating in your queen of swords for a long time. People did not accept that. They belittled that and they threw you with, new love offers or your family or that's crazy. Childhood experience. Everything that I'm getting right now, and before I even look at the card. And the cards are laying right here. Like, yo, and it's crazy. Like, and that's the crazy part. And that's why I'm defensive. That's why there is a defense mechanism. And that's why there's all these delayed partnerships and delayed news coming forward. Because, yo, we not playing. This is business. This is business. Self growth, self evaluation, all that. This is a business. Taking care of self is business. Having all these resources for people that literally tap out and give up and don't want to be a part of society and they bullshit and their fuckery, that's a business. Only the real ones can survive. I heard like you was out there, but you was being a real dick. Like it wasn't even me trying to be a dick on purpose. It was just that was just the attitude I started to accumulate. Like, you don't understand. I had to do something, then I had to start it over. Because I lost faith and I lost hope. Not just in the people I thought was in my corner as my support, but in myself. And that put me down a very dark and conflicted battle within myself. I heard from 2014 and beyond. It never stopped. And it's even before 2014. So I'm from accountability age for me, I'm gonna say maybe 2014. And higher. That's what I just heard. 2014 and higher, you have been through the ringer. And it wasn't just a season when you wasn't. You were constantly being rained out. Lead me to my dream. Thank you. Now I got the message that I was being burnt out. They took the key. They've been burning you out. Like, what? What does that mean? Now I think I know. 2014 to 2023. How many fucking years is that? That's almost 10 years. If it ain't already 10. What? What? Huh? Only on occasion. It ain't for pleasure. The past. This is the present. Yeah, excuse me. The present. Definitely healing. Definitely becoming a clearer channel. Definitely walking away from beginnings, new passions. Or maybe this is something you're walking away from people and you're walking towards your new beginnings and your new passions. And you're becoming a clearer channel. And you're living in your purpose. And it's bringing you the prosperity that you need. Prosperity don't always have to be, abundant. You could be abundant in a lot of different fucking ways. Stop trying to be like Joneses or the Kardashians. I ain't trying to say no, I don't like name dropping, but I'm gonna say it. Ain't nobody trying to be like them. I'm not trying to be like them. It's because I'm irritated. Let me taste it. I want to taste it. I need to taste it. At first black in my head, I was like 11. Got my ass whooped, but I so dragged that bitch and never stopped, even after I got my ass whooped. So I still get my ass whooped. The cycles of life. The past. Like, bro, same shit. This fell out first. So now we have justice in reverse. This could be your justice. I feel like that's a yes card. Like, it's justified. Like, yep, I just heard that. Yep, it's true. Everything that you went through from 2014, if it's possible for anybody, 2014 all the way up. And I feel like you have honestly been working on your heart. You have been facing your shadow side. You have been refining your attention in a positive way. it's gonna bring you. It's gonna bring you the justice now, or this is the justice to why this Ten of Swords is right here. And this person, whoever this person is, that is not alone or living life to the fullest, that Eight of Swords came back out. So either they wanted to keep you trapped or they're trapped now because they try to live in this whole harmonious life of something, or friends can feel trapped because they want to move forward with you and live life with you to the fullest, but you so guarded and you so Queen of Swordsy. It's like like they don't know how to come towards you too. I'm hearing that message as well. That's tugging on me as well. So it's like, yo, hey, it is what it is. And this is my pick a corner and stay in the card anyway. So so it's like, hey, you win some, you lose some. Don't be sitting here trying to belittle somebody. Oh, you missed out. Oh well, oh well. Like, for you to say that just shows how strong you are. And just shows how miserable you are. Cause I could sit here and make a fucking thought of joke about myself in my head and crack up fucking laughing like I was fucking talking to somebody on the phone or in the next fucking room. Because that's how much I've done the work on myself. That's how much comfortable I have gotten with myself. That's how closed off I have got with the world and have disconnected myself away from the world and away from people that I can be content with myself. People still calling my phone want to talk. I don't want to talk. Don't call me. Can I call you later? No, I'm gonna be working, be doing work. I'm gonna be studying. I don't even know if I might be sleeping. I'm just no. For what? And that's why probably people are feeling conflicted and stuck. You're not stuck. You know exactly what's going on. Live your life. And if you know how to approach the situation, approach it right. That death card, what was that? Death in the Four of Pentacles. If you know how to approach the situation, approach it. But I also feel like people was holding on to shit from the past that they can't. And it's like, bro, let that shit go. Let that shit go. Who you talking about? Isina? No. Oh, who you talking about? Who? Niggas ain't like, where she go right now? They didn't. Yeah. Let's talk about the real one. Yeah. You talking about Isina? Yeah. You talking about Cena? Yeah. Take it all the way back. Isina boo? Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. Nah, that's a wrap. Judgment in the Three of Wands. That's a wrap. Cut the deck, shuffle it. That's a wrap. Yeah, nah. Nah. We already knew this though. What's that? What you're failing to see. So it could be a unbalanced situation here with traditions, or there's something hitting, or your intuition can be letting you know something about some type of traditional society, religion, marriage, relationship, some type of deception. And the first thing I was gonna say is it's Taurus because the Hierophant is a Taurus card too. And then it's like the moon is looking down. Is it safe for you to shine, focus, and succeed? But that Hierophant came out in reverse. So do you get what I'm saying though? Do you get what I'm saying though? Like, yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening. That's why I'm saying that toxic shit is for you toxic people. That's why they gave you extra toxic people that you can pick on, and you don't want to pick on them because you know them the ones that's really crazy that come out and really spaz on your ass, and then you be like, oh, I done fucked with the wrong one, because he's just as toxic and just as karmic as you, or she's just as toxic and just as karmic as you, so she gonna play the game. Then when you come against somebody that's not gonna play the game, they get butt shit crazy, and you like, oh, I like when you hold back so much, but you don't. No, don't do that. That's provocation. Where you learn that from? What tradition you learn that from? How's that a traditional value? So you're a karmic. You're evil. Make a decision on what you want to do. Are you gonna move forward or are you gonna move away? Or are you just gonna stay in your fucking mind all the time? Wishing and hoping that you can just make this a victorious. It's not gonna be victorious in your sight, sir. I'm sorry. You can focus on the success and say for you to shine, but I'm also getting that you need to understand the deception that you're bringing onto the situation. Subconsciously, you are causing an insecure problem within the energy, just not even with your own self. Like, what? Like, and if you did, I just heard this too. If you did something that low, that's crazy with that Ace of Wands coming out. You did something that low, it started and it's ending. If you did something that low to Tower, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that. We got 2 wands right here. This started the reading. This is ending it. Okay? So you got a dick and a coochie symbolizing right here. Excuse my language. But they're both new beginnings because they're in the upright. But with that Tower being overall, I also heard if you did something so low to the point where it cannot be forgotten to create some type of new situation for you, but you did it secretly when you wasn't supposed to. Like, I'm hearing you was not supposed to do that. You were supposed to find your own, not leech off of someone else's, is what I'm hearing too. Not leech off of somebody else's blessing or somebody else's manifestation to make yourself be seen or make yourself be known. That was the secret. And you set yourself and whoever this Queen of Pentacles is up for failure, for deception and instability. It don't even have to be in finances. It could be emotional as well, because the moon is emotional and it's a Pisces card too. And if this is anybody born in my generation or within the generation when Pisces was in the whole ruling the spirituality aspect of everything, yeah. Because you got half moons, full moons. I don't think about the moons in this. I think about it in 2 ways. 2 ways. Because I think Pisces is the 2 fish or the fish or whatever. So yeah, I think of Pisces kind of like Gemini. They're just more emotional because they're water signs. So, and how I've been reflecting and taking on my spirituality journey from as long as I could say what I could say, then yeah. And I've always been told the secret things belong to God anyway. So if it ain't for you to know, it ain't for you to know. But I feel like this is deception. And someone tried to miss with this Hierophant in reverse, and then this Ace of Wands ending the reading under change tracks in reverse. Like you tried to make an opportunity known for something or someone to make something be bigger than it was, or I don't know, maybe highlight somebody. But I feel like you're now stuck in the situation. Where are they? Here you go. My old timers. Old timers don't play. these these went old fast. I ain't never did a reading this long. I had to get that energy off me though, cause no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But I know I got that call mentally. It's like when you go outside, it's on. Okay, okay. Like let her touch me. Like what? That's how I know somebody. And that's he was like, that's how you know they was trying to set you up right then and there. That's crazy. That's when they were talking about setting you up right then and there. That's why. That's why that energy was tugging on me so tight. And it's like I don't be wanting to believe stuff, and I'll be trying to give people the benefits of the doubt, but I don't think people understand that. Yeah, it's a misconception. It's a misconception on empaths and psychics and people that's like that can really sense shit, that have like that sixth sense shit right there. Not motherfuckers that's high and I've had this before I even indulged in any drug malfunction. And even if I did, like I still wouldn't use it against my power or abuse my power. No, I try to share. I was enthusiastic with it. You feel me? I was inspired. Like I wanted other people to, and it didn't work out like that. There was illusions around the shit. Motherfuckers probably thought it was a dream. Blah 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 blah. They try to keep shit secret. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Whatever. But it ain't like I'm leaning onto my own understanding, nothing like that, because I wouldn't be getting these messages and I wouldn't be feeling these pulls and these tugs the way I do. I know how to shake that shit off, and I know how to revert that shit the fuck back. But you're not finna do that. That's what we're not finna do. That's what we're not finna do. And every time I ask, what's the problem and what's the issue, the only thing I'm hearing is, you're the problem. How am I the problem? What am I doing? Because I don't want to give up? Because I have fun by myself? Or because I have addictions? I'm still going through my addictive moments where I'm trying to slow down smoking, or because I still smoke, or because I've been through the fucking wire so much and hit all the way to rock bottom just to lift myself back up, just to hit rock bottom again, just to come the fuck back up. And that's the problem because I keep coming the fuck back up. You want me to stay down? Is that your issue? You lay down then. Or it's because you're already laying down and you want me to lay down too. You're not lifting me up. I'm lifting myself up. I'm not conjuring you. You're conjuring me. I'm not worried about you. You're worried about me. I'm not thinking about you. I'm not meditating on you. I'm not doing ritual, spell work, nothing on you. You're worried about me. And that's why I ended up getting extra time to keep on going. Don't do it again, because you know where they're going to hit you at. You know where they're going to hit you at. You know where they're going to hit you at. So guess what? Now it's game time. I got my extra time. I have my extra time. I was given my word and my assignment. That has nothing to do with you. What is your word and what is your assignment? That's how you know if you tied to a karmic soul tie. That's how you know you for the bullshit and the games and the fuckery and the misconception and the deception and the cheating and the tormenting and this slavery mentality that they're trying to continue to put you in. I'm waiting for one of these. Can I speak with you for a second? I apologize for bothering you, but I can't. I'm waiting for one of them. Here I come. 2 hours. Lucky number 2.
Are you doing something?
Yes, I'm doing something. I'll be there in a second. Why is this hair font in reverse?
Huh?
Thank you.
Are you
A king of wands. So it could.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Give me a second. I'm gonna tell you in the living room. Please. I'm recording. And I don't want to pause because I don't want to edit that part. So can you wait to tell me?
I want to tell you something.
What you want to tell me?
Okay. The man on the window far, far away. Well, you can see his fingers pointing out of the darkness. And if you start to sleep, you can see his fingers pointing out of the darkness.
At who?
At the bunnies.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that, son.
You're welcome.
And why is he pointing at the bunnies?
Oh, you know why?
Oh,
because he takes the bunny away, and he takes the dead bunny away. The mama has the belief, but the man bunny who takes the mom bunny away, then you can come out now. But when he by his finger, he makes it long, and that's those risky bunnies.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that, son. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Star, Knight of Pentacles. King of Wands. Leo. Aries. Sagittarius. King of Cups. So he's emotionally stuck. I said that too. He don't have no emotions. This is justified, like I said, been through the wire, converted with the Knight of Wands. I'm gonna leave that where that landed on this Ace of Wands. the devil. And it came out kind of sideways. So, yeah. So this new beginning, I feel like this track is causing some type of shift. Something had to be seen and known. Because that's new beginning twice. I don't care if it's an S and Ys. I'm not looking at this sexually. I'm looking at the physically starting something new. And the fact that this focus on success with this terrifying change of tracks in reverse, like something had to be made known for a reason. And with this open doorway, I make way for miracles, that light is being shined through purposely. Now, the devil in reverse means not being addicted to something, having a certain change. So there is definitely some type of growth here. But there is a change of tracks. That's not, I just heard it's not taken away from that person that did something secretly. Because someone is still in anxiety and it still has some type of misconception that they can try to do this for you.
I did something else. But it's okay.
Okay, I'm going to tell you in a minute when I go make your hot dogs.
I have to tell you something else. But today, lay you on the window.
Okay, let's not say it in front of the camera because they're going to hear you. All right?
Who are them?
Who are them? The monsters. Be of service, I am filled by love. 9 of Pentacles, the Tower, and the 8 of Cups. So definitely, I think I'm going to just get one. Well, I don't even want to get a wisdom card because I didn't use my Goddess Oracles. But it's definitely moving away. There's definitely towers and storms happening at this very moment. And it could be happening all the way through to March, possibly. There is a way to be of service. I'm saying this for myself as well. There is a way to be of service, but it's not the way that these people are trying to drag you out to be of service for their benefit, is what I just heard. The stories still haven't changed as well, because that's still ringing very pulling on me. The story hasn't changed as well with somebody trying to cause some type of illusion and have some type of instability concept brought forth to you, or because of this secret that you already intuitively know, have caused someone to be in some type of instability. And I heard they really get big at nighttime. Like they don't keep the same energy throughout the day. Like they try to, but it's not the same. And if they do, it's over this Hierophant being in reverse. So maybe they could just like they're probably not married, but they're having sexual relations with somebody, and they get somebody some good dick, and somebody's like, or get some good quap, and then they just all of a sudden be like, yeah, I'm gonna, but secretly they're in despair, they're being deceptive, and they're insecure. Point blank, period. We have the High Priestess in reverse with this Ten of Swords. So definitely there is a secret. So it's like either way it goes, there's still secrets. Your secret might not be as common as that person's secret, but a secret is a secret, right? But I just feel like this person's secret is so vague. It's so like, ugh. Why would you even do that? Like, I understand you going against your traditions and stuff like that and doing stuff, the big king way, whatever. But it's like you still have this teeter-totter with this devil coming out sideways. So, and then it's changing tracks. And it's like and I keep hearing that, you cause something on yourself by going in the direction you was not supposed to go in. So you cause it on yourself. Now you have to go through it and deal with it how you can. You can't even change track. Like this is the track, technically is what I'm hearing, this is the track you're supposed to be on. So technically it could be for some type of elevation. I'm hearing too. But your elevation is not the elevation you thought you was gonna get to the person that you secretly went behind. Yeah, we have mind in reverse. You are the master of your inner world, and you decide how your outer world affects you. Cultivate a calm inner state, and it came out in reverse. So that's the wisdom for this whole reading. That's crazy. Invitation. Bottom of the deck. Abundance. That's crazy. I thought I wasn't gonna get a freaking wisdom card for this reading, but that's it. That's it. I'll read invitation. The words you speak are an invitation to life, a request you bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. Mind in reverse. Oh my goodness. Abundance. Being a thoughtful steward of the money you already have is a secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. So, again, mind games out, manipulation out, strongholds out, me out. Y'all have a good one.